Hello and welcome to Pelicans Report, a show devoted to news about the New Orleans Pelicans and the NBA. I'm Jimmy Smith, Pelicans columnist for NOLA.com and the Times-Picayune, and I'm joined today by Pelicans beat writer John Reid. And John, the Pelicans can't seem to take more than one or two forward steps this year without taking one or two backward steps. And we saw it again Saturday night in Chicago, the night after the Pelicans beat the defending champion San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, Jimmy, I think you said it accurately. They just they can't stay on an equal level here. They have one big win, they come back, and then they have two losses. So, I think there's just a problem of inconsistency. In this game against San Antonio, they look like a top 8 team that could make the playoffs. I mean, they relied on Anthony Davis and played really good defense, and then they come back the next night and don't look the same team.
And you know what's also puzzling is the bench help. Sometimes the bench is fantastic. At home they seem to be great. On the road, not so much. You saw that the other night in Chicago.
Yeah, I really feel that they too relying on Ryan Anderson. I think that if he has a great game, then the bench is productive. Look like they rally around him and the pressure is off them, and they could play free and don't have to put so much pressure on trying to make plays. But when he's not on with that 3-point shot and he's really forcing it a little bit, it seems like the bench just can't get it together based on his inability to make shots. And when you see a game like Chicago and Austin Rivers misses his first 7 shots and doesn't score until the fourth quarter, and he's playing 24 minutes in that game, that's not a good thing. I mean, to go that long and continue to go with them also, and he doesn't make shots. And I really feel they hadn't got much of anything out of John Salmons this year. I thought he played some good defense in stretches against Chicago, but overall from start to right now, he really hadn't given them anything that they expected.
And when Ryan Anderson is cold, as he has been on numerous occasions this year, as you point out, there's really nobody there on the bench to pick up that slack.
And you're right. I think that he is a great 3-point shooter, but at times when that shot is not falling, maybe he has to do more things like bring the ball in, can attack the rim and those kind of things. And I think also Monty Williams has to be a little bit more consistent with his bench rotation, because I think a guy like Alexis Agensa have earned some minutes, and then it's just like it's infrequent when he gets in the game. I mean, if he's going to get you 10 points and 8 rebounds, I think you have to put a guy like that in based on matchups. But you're right, Jimmy. I think that Ryan Anderson is a guy that really. He has to make shots for this team to win and really lift that bench. And maybe it might be a time right now where they consider about bringing someone else in who could score and get that shot off at any time against the defense. And maybe it might be that time for them to look. I really feel that they don't have enough scoring outside of Ryan Anderson to really compete against the top 8 teams in the Western Conference.
I agree, and an interesting way to close out the year, back-to-back at home to Tuesday night against Phoenix, winners of 6 straight, on the road New Year's Eve night, again against the Spurs. That's a tough back-to-back.
It's been tough the whole month, Jimmy. I mean, these back-to-back games. This is the first time tonight that they played the Phoenix Suns, and they had so many problems against Phoenix last year because of their ability to run and stretch that defense out. They got the same team back. A guy like Goran Dragic is a good player. Eric Bledsoe is a guy that can really press your defense because of his ability to attack the rim. And then you go again. You got to go back up against San Antonio at their place. So it's difficult.
As we said, an interesting way to close out the calendar year. John, thanks for stopping by. We're taking a break for New Year's Day on Thursday, so we'll see you again next Tuesday when we look back at the last week. I'm Jimmy Smith. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.